May the gods keep the wolves in the hills and the women in our beds.
Hey! Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
Hey sexy monkeys, welcome back to Sky Jam Experience. I am Benjamin, and today I'm doing a review of a Shudder documentary. And if you don't know what Shudder is, it's like Netflix, but it's about horror movies, horror TV shows, and horror documentaries. It's all about horror movies. It's only like $5-6. It's cheap, not that bad. They have this documentary called Cursed Films, and on the first season, there are 2 seasons. On the first season, there are I think 5 episodes. One of it is the Twilight Zone, and they talk about the tragic incident of the death of Vic Morrow and the 2 children on making the movie of the Twilight Zone, and they really dig into it. And I really love this documentary. It was only about 30 minutes long, but they did a great job. And I'm going to talk about a few points of what they talk about, but I want you guys to watch this yourself and really learn it, because I'm just going to give you bulleted points of what they talk about. Excellent documentary, though. Excellent. This movie came out June 24th, 1983. And before this, they had all the TV series of the Twilight Zone, so this was really known at the time. And they had a bunch of directors coming together to make a movie, which each director filming different episodes. You had John Landis, George Miller, and Steven Spielberg even had a part in this. I think he was going to direct one, but then after this, he pieced out. Or he was more of a producer, but I think he was going to, or he did direct, and then he's like, nope, not use my name. Anyway, though, there's a lot of high directors. George Miller, he did Mad Max. John Landis, he did Blues Brothers and Animal House before this. So everyone was really high up there today. And back in the 1970s, that was kind of like the Wild Wild West, where the directors can really do a lot of crazy shit on set that you won't do today. For example, in another episode, they actually shot real bullets with an actor nearby during a shooting of the scene. Today, good fucking luck shooting real bullets at all on set. Good fucking luck. I dare you. I mean, me personally, I don't care. But anyway, I'm getting off. So the episode really talks about just the one incident. That's about it. And then they talk a few things after. But the Vic Miller incident, they show the video of what happens. You can YouTube it, you can see it, but it's gnarly how he is carrying the 2 kids and then the helicopter crashes and just cuts them in half. You don't see them getting cut in half, thank God, but it's gnarly seeing the whole thing. But they talk about how it crashed, why it crashed. It was about the explosions, and these are all from interviews from crew members that were actually there, first-hand accounts, saw what happened. So it's good to see that. And these are interviews that are filmed right now. These aren't interviews from throughout time put together. You got a few a little bit here, but it's mostly people talking right now, current time. They bring up the whole legal system. That was 4 or 5 years after the incident. John Landis went to court, a few other people, because they were charged for manslaughter or child neglect, something, but they end up getting not guilty. They talk all about that. They talk about the illegal child labor laws, because those kids that were killed, they were not supposed to be there. And they talk a lot about definitely where they fucked up at. They talk about they fucked up a lot, especially when it was those kids. Those kids were not supposed to be there. Today you get kids, they are they can only work so many hours a day. They have to be supervised at all times. They cannot work nights. If they do work nights, it's minimum hours. It's crazy protocols you have to do today. A lot of it was because of that incident too, because that incident should have never happened. And the sad part was those parents watched it all go down. Literally watched their kid just get killed. Think about that for a second. They have interviews of Kane Hodder. Yes, Kane Hodder played Jason. He was, a stunt coordinator on several films. He was not there that day, but he gives the point of view of a stunt coordinator's what should have happened, what could happen. They're just, you get a different angle from different people, and you get an interview from the special effects guys that do the explosions. They talk about that in like a dummy point of view, how it works, how shit could go wrong, and they really detail it very nicely, and I enjoy how they do it. Overall, I really, really enjoy this episode on this documentary of the cursed films. And do I think this film is cursed? Absolutely not. It was John Landis, the director, him cutting corners, being too ruthless, just like go, 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 I don't care, safety's not first. And then a few other, departments like the special effects with the fire, the explosions. Because the explosions, they talk about how it got too close to the helicopter, which made it fall down. It's just a lot of shit that should not have happened went down. But the director's the main dude. I do not think he deserved jail time, but he definitely deserves like paying a huge fine. Anyways, not cursed. And I'm out of here, sexy monkeys. I will see you later. Remember, if you go to jail, do not drop the soap.